The voice of Honest Trailers presents Epic Voice Reviews.
Strap in for a completely pointless yet fun and entertaining sequel to Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. And just like Avengers 2, now with even more jokes. It's more of everything you loved about the first movie. Exactly the same things you loved about the first movie, except more. Plus a brand new character whose only job is to make people take naps, and whose lack of understanding things is totally a setup for humor, even though we already have Drax, and he's the funniest character in the movie. Until he went really gross into details about procreation. Get ready for your favorite minor characters to get more screen time. And, let me think. The video game sound effects for the alien ships. That was cool, right? And it looked great in digital 3D. That was great. The surround sound was kind of cool. But ultimately, they end up exactly where they started, as Star-Lord, who starts off immortal with no dads, then has 2 dads, then ends up as immortal with no dads, all over again, in what seems to be a filler for an episode of a series where they just needed an extra show. And you can totally skip this movie if you're watching an MCU marathon. I mean, there's not really much more to say. It's a fun movie and all. I was in the minority and did not think the first movie was the greatest movie ever made. Not the Star Wars of our generation, so excuse me. But, I mean, it's still a fun flick. It's just not anything new. It doesn't really add to the story. Doesn't really take away from the story. It's totally fun yet skippable. But the Screen Junkies did get it right. I mean, it is the best Marvel sequel next to Winter Soldier. 3.5 stars, a must-rent on Redbox. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2. Rated PG-13. Mostly for some adult language, and a really brutal murder spree by Mary Poppins, y'all. And now, it's time for your comments. Lynn, it's hotter than the sun. The more you look at Wonder Woman, the better looking she gets. I rub peanut butter in my belly button to cleanse my soul. Stephen King isn't creepy. He is just a good writer. I have returned. The man in black fled across the desert, and the gunslinger followed. Suck on some bows. Bow soda, that is. That's not how you pronounce Idris, man. That's how I pronounce Idris, bro. Even though everybody else says Idris, I say Idris.
Like and share this video with your friends. Follow @epicvoiceguy on all the social things. Links in the description or in the bio. Subscribe and click the bell to turn on notifications. Click the box on the left for the last video. Click the box on the right for more epic voice stuff.